A genuinely creepy horror thriller, The Nun 2 harks back to The Nun that came out in 2018, which concerned a demonic sister named Valak running riot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
Well, it's now 1956, and she's back at her malevolent worst. Valak terrifies adults and children alike. And again, the Vatican prevails on the person who was then on the threshold of her final vows and is now entrenched in the work of the Church to exorcise the demon. I speak of Sister Irene, Taissa Farmiga, who's called into service again following the fiery death of a priest in Tarascon in France. Joining her is Sister Deborah, Storm Reed, a strong and forthright novice who's questioning her own beliefs before taking this journey. Their journey takes them to a boarding school in Aix-en-Provence. That's where the only other survivor, other than Sister Irene, who's faced Valak, Maurice Jonas Blanquet, works as a maintenance man. He's befriended a bright but bullied student, Sophie, Caitlin Rose Downey, who has taken a shine to him. Sophie's mother, Kate, Anna Popplewell, is a teacher at the school, and she too warms to Maurice's friendly and respectful manner. It appears, though, that strange and frightening events are happening at this place, which threaten everyone's well-being. A fresh team of writers and a new director has been brought in for this sequel, and the movie is better off for it. I speak of Ian Goldberg, Richard Naying, and Akela Cooper that have worked with the characters that James Wan and Gary Dauberman created. Direction for The Nun 2 is from Michael Chavez, who was at the helm of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. That came out in 2021. This film is also in the Conjuring universe, which this year celebrates its 10th anniversary. There are several threads at play here, which take a while to work your way through until it becomes clear just what's going down. I quite enjoyed the narrative arc and how events in one location connected with another. At first, the scares are relatively selective, although the tropes of the horror thriller genre are evident throughout. The darkness, the sound, the build-up to the nastiness are all well realised. Towards the end, when we know who's who and what they're up to, matters take a considerable turn. Evil is everywhere, and there's no escaping it. As far as I'm concerned, the elongated finish is stretched beyond acceptances. I have a less is more philosophical position, and here the filmmakers have gone way over the top, throwing the proverbial kitchen sink at proceedings. It all becomes pretty preposterous. Until that point, though, I found The Nun 2 involving and engaging. I thought the lead actors all performed strongly. Their characterizations were diverse and appealing. Taissa Farmiga brings resilience to her role, while there's a no-nonsense attitude from Storm Reed. Jonas Blomqvist exudes decency, Caitlin Rose Downey is measured, and Anna Popplewell reserved. A foreboding air permeates the sequel, which is infinitely better than the original, but is let down in the run home. If not for that, I would certainly have given it a higher score. While knowledge of the original is helpful, it's not essential. You can appreciate Chapter 2 without having viewed The Nun. Do stay on as the final credits roll because a surprise is in store. The Nun 2 scores a 6 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First.
Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.